Hey guys, it's Bromos and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be going over AMD as a long-term investment and why I see value in it. Let's get started. On the daily, we can see that it's starting to consolidate at these levels. However, there is more going on than meets the eye. If you guys have been keeping up with my previous videos, then you probably know what I'm about to say right now. That's right, we have the classic bull flag pullback to a level of support. The bigger the chart pattern, the more likely the breakout will also be. This is the third bounce we're on, which shows that this is an important level of support, and it's going to be pretty hard to break that, in my opinion. We can also see that it's bouncing off the 200 SMA line, which is a major bullish indicator. Also, notice how yesterday it bounced off the 200 SMA line with a doji before moving higher today. To me, that's a strong sign of confirmation. It closed with a doji again today, but still made that higher high. We can also see that the RSI and MACD is curling upwards, which is also a bullish indicator. The major level support level on the daily is around $37 because that's where it's been hit the most and also where the 200 SMA line lies. Some levels of resistance to consider on the daily are $45, $48, $50, and $52. Of course, since we're doing long-term investing, we shouldn't really be too worried about going down, but it's still important to chart our plays because it tells us what the big picture is and how we can use that to grab a good deal on a stock. Here we have the weekly level. The weekly is just beautiful, and I couldn't have asked for a better setup than this. Let me explain the story behind the weekly chart. At one point, it had over a 200% move from April until around September, but then pulled back to a level of support. Can anyone tell me what this chart pattern is? I'll give you a moment to think about it, and if you guess it wrong, I'm coming for you. If you guess correctly that it was a bull flag, then you are correct, and you deserve a cookie. After bouncing off the 50 SMA line, it continued to move upwards for approximately about a 100% move before pulling back to the 50 SMA line again. Some of you might be thinking, okay, well Bromos, I don't see any other chart patterns happening here, and that this move alone is just not enough for me to think that this will continue higher. To that, I just say let's keep watching the video. First off, we have a doji candlestick pattern, which indicates indecision in the market between the buyers and sellers. However, that is not the only thing I see here. We also have a ascending triangle here. The fact that the doji is bouncing off the 50 SMA line in support of the ascending triangle tells me that this stock should continue moving upwards. It continues to move upward before pulling back. Can you guys predict what I'm about to say now? Just like the daily and earlier in the weekly, we have yet another bull flag pullback to support here. This would be the fourth bounce off this level. Also, notice how it's holding above the previous resistance of our ascending triangle, which is now acting as support here. We can also see as of right now, it's bouncing up the 50 SMA line. We won't know what the candle will be until the end of Friday, but I have a pretty good feeling it will hold above the 50 SMA line. We can also see the RSI is slowly starting to curl upwards. Major level of support for AMD is $36 approximately, and the previous resistance, which is the previous resistance of the ascending triangle and the 50 SMA line. I can't imagine it going lower from here considering it's been respecting the 50 SMA line very well for so long, but if it does go lower, I would probably look at 30 for around another entry. Because this is an investment play, I don't really plan on getting stopped out unless it tanks and only wants to know where some important support levels are in order to get a good deal. That is why all my entries are small so that I can manage my risks. Some levels of resistance to consider are $45 and $50. On the monthly, we can see the bull flag pullback to support. Some levels of support to consider on the monthly are $35 and $30. If we can break above the $50 area, then this could possibly continue its movement. I think long term we could see this move in the $100 area, especially since they're fundamentally a good company. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoy my content and see value in it, then feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button below. I'm going to try to upload more videos frequently. Many of you guys have been saying that you love the video quiz series video, which is why I'm going to try to upload more of those so that people can learn how to trade in the stock market. Anyways, have a good day, friends.